Hi, I'm Mike Littrell, president of X3 Sports. X3 Sports is an award-winning training center that focuses on group fitness and everything from martial arts, health and fitness, and overall well-being. We work with athletes of all ranges, everything from the professional all the way to your stay-at-home mom, your housewives and soccer moms, as well as somebody who's trying to explore a new journey and achieve lifelong personal goals. We've worked with athletes on the highest levels of NFL, Major League, and professional fighters, all the way to individuals who have come to us and are severely in need of personal help and have lost over 100 pounds training with us. So at X3 Sports, we focus on everybody that has a personal journey to achieve. What makes X3 Sports special is our staff. Having individuals that focus on the customer and on the individual's journey as opposed to just giving them basic information. We realize that the entire process is very specific and it's very personal. So to have somebody not only give you advice, but as well as guide you on your journey, whatever it might be, whether it is in fitness or whether it's in improvement through martial arts or sports training. The X3 Foundation started with one other employee and myself realizing the need for so many other youth to be able to take advantage of some of the things that X3 Sports offered. As we got further into it, we realized it extended beyond just X3 Sports. We were able to extend that into things like athletics, academics, and the arts. So realizing that so many of our youth aren't able to explore some of their talents through extracurriculars, we wanted to make sure that that didn't go unchallenged, and we wanted to make sure that if somebody came through our doors and wanted to have access to X3 Sports or any other type of endeavor for that matter that would enrich their life, we wanted to make sure that the opportunity would be there. We have multiple successes from the X3 Foundation. Some of them to just touch on would be Laquan's, who is one of our high-level amateur boxers. He's 16 now. He's been with X3 Sports for about 4 years, actually even before the foundation, but he was also one of the inspirations as we saw people with his extreme talent needing sort of that helping hand to continue to develop that. So Laquan's has gone on to win multiple world and national titles in amateur boxing and looks to be potentially an Olympic competitor in the 2016 games.
Jeffrey Lee and I started Carceron a little over 10 years ago. We started out of a college apartment with a small investment from Dr. Bob Desmond, a professor at Kennesaw State University. Within 8 months, we moved into our first office and continued to grow from there. And by 2006, we had become the most customer-recommended managed IT services firm in Atlanta on LinkedIn. What that means is if you were to do a service provider search on LinkedIn for IT consultants in Atlanta, my name would be the very top of the list. It's number 3 in the country. However, this was before LinkedIn started to allow recommendations at the company level, which they only released last year. So the recommendations on my profile are largely a result of my highly skilled and highly personable staff. Now Carceron not only manages customer computer networks all over the country, we also provide various telecom and internet services, security solutions, and regulatory compliance services, and a wide array of cloud services as well. Carceron has sponsored the X3 Sports Fight Team for the same reason that any company should buy a sponsorship: exposure. And we're better to get exposure to a wide range of business executives than at any of the X3 Sports training centers. Several people in my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class are entrepreneurs, and I'm pretty sure that there are many other members who are also business owners that I have yet to meet. Above and beyond exposure, there are other benefits to being an X3 sponsor. It's exciting. Myself and several of my employees share a love of the martial arts, both practicing and watching it, and there's nothing quite like watching an X3 fighter step into the ring and go to work. One of the things that initially attracted me to X3 Sports was their MMA win record. I've always believed heavily in community involvement, that those who complain need to quit doing so and get off the sidelines and do something. Over the years, I and other members of my staff have served on numerous nonprofit boards and participated in numerous nonprofit projects. Everything from building a playground for Devereaux to raising money for art students at Kennesaw State University's College of the Arts via the annual Flourish Luncheon, which I'm happy to chair one final time this year. When I learned about the X3 Foundation, I called Mike Littrell up to schedule a meeting and told him that I wanted in. Its mission called to me. As my parents will attest, I was always in trouble as a child and an adolescent. I think if martial arts had been more a part of my life then, I would have had the necessary structure and discipline to be less of a burden to my parents. As it turns out, 4 years in the United States Army ended up handling that for me. So above and beyond helping disadvantaged youth get a leg up in life, I'm especially interested in how the X3 Foundation can actually modify a child's behavior into something more constructive through character education and other programs that we're working on developing.
On behalf of X3 Sports and the X3 Foundation, Chad, Jeff, happy birthday. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason we're all here, it's time for the roast. Chad, I think you're gonna need this, my friend.